I had a question. So you mentioned that when you were in Sweden and you were awarded flowers by a young girl that picked it for all the winners, you said that was one of your most memorable prizes that you've ever received in a competition, and you have two Olympic medals. And I was wondering if you're including those two medals as like the best, that moment that you were awarded that, or and what was so special about the flowers that you received to make that such a memorable experience for you?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I was in my sport of modern pentathlon, and the Swedish country, the country of Sweden, won every gold medal in modern pentathlon from 1906 until 1968. They just dominated the sport internationally. And I went to Sweden one year in the 1960s, the late 1950s, I guess. And I won their national championship. I was the first foreigner to ever win the Swedish national championship in modern pentathlon. And I was through with my race, and I was walking around this field, and this little girl came over about 8 or 10 years old, and she had picked some flowers in the field, just picked them in the field, and she handed them to me. It wasn't handing them to me on the podium, it was handing them to me out in this field. And I'll tell you what, I'll never forget that day as long as I live. That gift from that little girl was greater than my Olympic medals. And I'll tell you a different story, because there was a great Russian guy named Igor Novikov, who won 3 world championships in modern pentathlon in my sport. He was the greatest modern pentathlete of all time. Igor and I became quite good friends. And the last time I saw Igor was at the World Championships. And he brought me one of those Russian cluster dolls, the wooden dolls that are inside each other, the whole group of them. And they said, "Here, my wife wanted to give you these." And he brought those to me. And that's equal to those flowers and clearly more important than winning a medal. A medal is just a thing, but something from somebody's heart and soul. I mean, I never met his wife, and he must have talked to her about me, and I certainly talked to him about him to other friends of mine. But to have somebody from Russia back in those days, when it was the Cold War days, to send me a gift like that, you can't believe how great that is. It's just unbelievable. What it amounts to is that other people are more important than medals.